Hello. Hello. Hi. 1, 2, 3. Hi. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video, as you can probably tell, so that's why I'm not saying welcome back. So hopefully for my second video I can say welcome back. I'm babbling too much. Anyways, I'm just trying to tell you guys a little bit about myself, because there are certain things about me that I think can be quite interesting to other people out there in the world, and maybe I can find a community. First things first, my name is Andrea. I am from Ecuador. I was born and raised there until I was about 13 years old. Then I moved here to Miami. I am pretty much an introvert. I keep to myself most times. If I don't have to talk to someone at school or, I don't know, summer camp, I do not do so. You know, right now I said summer camp, it makes me seem like I'm 12. I am 21, people, so 21. I am not 12. What else can I say about my personality? I am a bubbly person. I usually am not in a mood or anything, but when I'm in a mood, watch out. Not really. Where was I? Forgot. Lining difficulties, technical difficulties. I have grown to be a very insightful person, and I do a lot of self-reflection, and I think that that is all due to the people that I surrounded myself with, and that God put in my path for a reason. Because of my best friend, I get to talk about myself a lot. One might say, kind of narcissistic of you. But she talks a lot about herself too. So let's just put that out there. I feel like that has led to a lot of self-discovery. And one of the things that I recently realized about myself is that I have a spectrum called aphantasia. And you might ask, what is aphantasia? Let me tell you. Aphantasia is when you are unable to visualize things in your mind. You're basically missing your mind's eye. As I grew up, I mean, as we all grew up, we hear the expression, which turns out is not such an expression, picture this or visualize this. You know, I always thought it was more of a metaphor that people would use, because we use those a lot, but turns out it's not. And I've been out here living in the dark, literally, because when I close my eyes, I only see black. I'm reading a book because I'm trying to get more informed about the topic and all, and there are a lot of testimonies over there, and they all say that they discovered it later on in their lives, like around the average age, according to the book, would be between their mid-30s to 50s, which is kind of a little bit late in your life. Even though I think that I realized it pretty soon, it was all thanks to being so open about what I thought or what I was going through with my best friend, because she, as the opposite of me, total opposite of me, she's so creative, so artistic, and I had the bad habit of comparing myself to that. And I was just like, I'm not so artistic, I'm not so creative, I can't picture myself in those outfits, Anna, you know, like, come on. And I thought there was something really wrong with me, until this one day we were talking and I was just like, okay, I can't really see that. She's like, what do you mean you can't see that? And I'm like, I cannot see that. I just see black when I close my eyes. And when I said that phrase, I just see black when I close my eyes, she was like, what the hell? And then I was just like, what? She's like, I see things in my mind, like it's like a movie. I see images, I can close my eyes and see your face right now. I can't even put your mother's face on your face. And I'm just like, well, that's out of pocket, because I cannot do that. At that moment, I felt confused. I was just like, this is not possible. And as more as like I looked into the whole blinding the mind thing, I came across the term aphantasia. I mean, it's a relatively new term. They didn't even have a name for it. And recently they came about to study it more. And it is just mind-blowing to see the community of aphants that I've seen online and the way they talk about it, you know. I can honestly tell you this has helped me so much to differentiate myself from any other. And the book that I'm reading, they say, do you consider yourself a sufferer because you basically live in darkness when you close your eyes? And most people say no. I have seen a lot of people that say that they are sufferers, that this is so bad for them, like this disability. And I think it was such a blessing for me. I mean, for other people out there, I mean, there are only 2% of us out in the world, but 2% of 7 billion people, it's still thousands of people. And I feel like that is just incredibly awesome. We are awesome, aphants. Like, it is amazing that we have this unique view of life, you know. It also depends on how you see things, but that's with everything in life, you know. And that is just how it is.
It is what it is.
Okay, just take it or leave it. And sadly, you cannot leave this, so you gotta take it, man. And I just feel like this just gives me such a sense of independence, you know. It is very hard to stop comparing yourself to other people, regardless if you have aphantasia or not. And I feel like when this was dumped into my life, you know, this knowledge, it's just like, you have aphantasia. I'm just like, man, I'm awesome. And I have no idea of how life would be like with having images pop up in my head or me being able to visualize stuff. And it is very frustrating sometimes to not know which color this would look good with, you know. But I have her. She can help me out with that. She has enough creativity for the both of us together, and someone else. So we're looking for a third best friend. If you're out there,
Hear me out.
however, I think that that is awesome, and my life has always been like this. It sucks, yes, when I think back, because I have a horrible memory of my childhood, and that does suck. Or, you know, trying to remember someone that is no longer with you, and it is kind of tough. But like I said, I've never had another way of living. I've always had it. And I think that when I hear that people can actually visualize and see those things, or like people in their mind, or things are familiar or unfamiliar, there are different types of aphants. I feel like there are different types of visualizers, but I don't know, you know. We're just so different from each other, and we're wired so differently from each other that it just endless possibilities. And that is cool, man. That is amazing, and I cannot wait to learn more about it. And that is why I'm putting this video out there too, because I feel like you may have it, you don't know, and I want to know if you have it. And if you don't have it too, you know, like, I care about you too, even if you are not an aphant. My best friend is not an aphant. She's a visualizer. How dare her. Leave a comment down below if you're an aphant and if you think you're an aphant. There are also people that do not have an inner monologue. Some people don't have that. I do have it though. Like, good for me, because I am such an overthinker, and it is awesome. I'm just kidding, it sucks sometimes, but I am embracing it. What else do I want to tell you about myself? I think that that is the biggest thing that I wanted to pinpoint in this video, the fact of the aphantasia, and that there is a whole community out there that I want to be part of. I find it so intriguing that my perspective or my take on many things are just planets away from another person. I've always had a little trouble like expressing my feelings, even though I found it very weird, because I consider myself a person that feels a lot. Like, I'm a very empathetic person. I care a lot about you and the world and people in the world, you know. And I just found it very odd that I would not be good at expressing it more. but it all connects according to what I've been reading and all this stuff, and which makes sense. It's just that, and then I'm back. So when you attach that memory, I don't have that capacity in my heart wire. You attach the feeling, and I feel like, well, this is all like me trying to figure it out as I go. Of course, I may be wrong. Like I said, there are different levels on the spectrum too, but I feel like since I don't have that memory, then it is kind of hard to attach that feeling to nothing. So I don't feel as strongly regardless of whatever is going on. Out of sight, out of mind, exactly. On that note, let's wrap it up over here, because I feel like I've just been talking on and on and on and on. My next video is going to be more related on this spectrum, and I will try to come up with a questionnaire, do more research on it, to see if you guys have it, and if you do, which level you're at on the spectrum. And if you are interested in that, make sure to click that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up so this video can be shown more on YouTube, because kind of YouTube works like that. Apparently I'm new to this, but it is what it is. I do say that a lot, so be warned. Don't forget to click that bell icon down below so you can be notified when I do upload that video, and I keep you updated on more videos to come. As you see my header, my channel is going to be all about my lifestyle, which includes aphantasia, of course, which is also a psychology fact. Fun fact, I'm a psychology major and I love that. I love kids too. But
just throwing
that out there, you know, like I know you probably don't care, but if you do care, subscribe. I'm telling you.
I'm begging you.
Anyways, it was a great first time. I feel very, very happy that I got to talk to you guys. See you next time, and bye. I know she's laughing. I'm funny. Okay.
She is funny.